Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to another Xenoblade Definitive Edition video. This time it's the Bestiary for Fallen Arm, featuring all regular enemies, and then all unique monsters, all in level order, including the superboss. So, slight spoilers in this video. Let's start off with the enemies, and then short strategies for the unique monsters. Okay, first unique monster is Evil Bathin. It's found in the Ether Exhaust system, unlocked by accepting the scheduled inspection quest. It serves as the end boss of the waves of enemies that fight you when you enter, and can inflict blaze, daze, and topple. It's accompanied by other enemies, so be careful. Next is Aged Leraje. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is found by the Radiocarpia coast at night. It's essentially a parent. Has two smaller Volffs following it to help. You can't fight any of them without the rest of them joining in, so take that into account. Prosperous Zepar can be found at Gyphum Beach in the evening, only between 17 and 1900. It'll appear flying down next to other Flamii, but it's a lot bigger, so you'll be able to find it. It's got a spike that activates when toppled, but it only inflicts bind, so it's not terribly dangerous. Affluent Beleth. Actually, it's Affluent Beleth. It's found at the bottom of 5th Pulse Zone. It's accompanied by a few other Upas, but you can fight each separately. Be careful of the status effects it can inflict. Next is Splendid Botis. It's found on the Digit 5 beach, flying around. It's at a higher level than the surrounding enemies, so just be careful it doesn't ambush you. It can inflict slow, ether down, and daze, and can pierce defense with an AoE attack, and can boost its own strength and agility. It's got it all, man, just be careful. It can be force toppled or dazed, since it has 0 resistance to them. Next is Powerful Eligos, a definite jump in levels. It's found on Digit 1 near Baby Antols, has a lot of the same abilities as them, and has a spike when toppled that inflicts over 2,000 damage. So don't topple it. It even has 0 resistance to break and topple, so it's getting you into a false sense of security. Daze can work, though. Next is Wicked Sallos, up on the distant fingertip secret area, only found during clear weather. Pretty strong enemy here, can inflict blaze and activate crazed when at half health. Also can't break, topple, or daze it. I recommend using something to nullify enemy auras when this happens, because crazed can be pretty dangerous at this high level. Finally is Ancient Daedala. This is a superboss that appears only during the final chapter, and is a gigantic Mechon found on the Wreckage Beach. In terms of setup, first you'll need to focus on physical defense for a tank role, if you're using Rhine or Fiora, or stacking agility on Dunberry. You'll need some way to decrease ether damage as well, such as Monado armor. It's also a Mechon, so you'll need anti-Mechon weaponry. Or you can use Monado enchant. Remember, even if you use an ether team, their damage output is cut if they don't have such weaponry, or if you don't use Monado enchant. And of course, since it's a super boss, agility stacking on everybody so you can hit it would be great, along with night vision gems while fighting at night. Finally, you'll need to stack spike defense, as it has a powerful long-ranged damage spike. You can also use Monado Purge, but you'll need to make sure you can keep it going. Now to start off, it has a super large detection range and you can't sneak up on it. And when it spots you, it immediately starts shooting laser, which can wipe you out. It usually triggers a vision, so use that time to guard against it. After that, you shouldn't need to worry about laser again unless you try to run away from it. It can inflict powerful bleed status as well. It can also topple in an arc in front of it, so just try to stay behind it if you're not playing tank. And it can inflict max HP down. It's got a level 10 talent art as well, so I recommend either Monado Shield or going into chain attack so you can topple and daze it. It's also possible to just topple lock it if you have the right setup. Essentially, a lot of this boss is just set up beforehand, honestly. With that, this has been Mr. Bacon Bits. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll see you on the next Xenoblade video.
We can definitely do this! Use a chain! I missed! Sure! Everyone fails occasionally. Thank you.